Hello and welcome to this Studio Brootle video. Here I'm going to run through this this rumble rack that I've made for Ableton Live 12 Suite, which basically makes a techno kick and then sticks like a sub bass under it that's made from processing and reverb. It's that sort of techno rumbling warehouse kick sub bass thing that you hear. You know what I mean? You can hear it in the background now. It's that. You can hear it pumping away. If you've got good headphones, you can anyway. And so basically I'm going to talk you through how I did it. If you want to get the rack, it'll be in the link below. There'll be a discount. It'll be for real cheap anyway. So yeah, go and get that, or and then you can follow along. So yeah, let's get into it. It's basically the kick. I'll run it through here. All these macros up the front for the main important stuff, but I'll run through anyway. So yeah, basically operator is making the kick. One oscillator, it's got a pitch envelope, it's got distortion on it, and it's got this time which is assigned to the macros. The time makes all the envelopes longer. I'll run through that in a bit, but that's pretty good. It does that. It's pretty good for making kicks especially. Then I've got a drum bus for distorting the kick, and then there is an audio effect rack, which is split into two. So one is like the rumble, but the other one is nothing, just an EQ. So basically then you can mix the kick and the rumble together. If you just have this, you just hear the rumble, and you have to use two channels. So it's split there. That is basically splitting the kick and the rumble, and you don't have to worry about that anyway. It's all up here on the macros. I'll go through them in a minute. So yeah, so on the rumble one, I've got an EQ boost on the kick. That's all that's on the kick effect bit. And then on the rumble, I've got the same EQ, but it's cutting to let the kick through. Then I've got the reverb. If I take the filters off, you'll hear the reverb better. You can hear that. You need good headphones for this one because it is just wall shaking sub bass. So basically, that you want to fill when you're making a rumble, you want to filter down the sub bass. I've done it a couple of times. So yeah, so it's a standard thing. Reverb, then auto filter. It's got distortion there. You can turn that up. You can hear that. And there's an amp that does the same sort of thing. Adds grit. And then here I'm side chaining it, but I'm not side chaining it, so I'm not using a compressor. What I've done is I'm used an auto filter, and then I've used the shaper from Ableton 12 to basically make that shape, and you can see it pumping away. So it's doing what, and then it's assigned to here. So the filter is just pumping. It's just high passing to this shape, which is the same as sort of as what a compressor does, but without a filter with a volume. So it's basically cutting it so it pumps. If I switch the rumble down, you can hear that. If you have to have good. If I switch this off, it's just you can hear that it's just a huge long reverb. Just put that back. So yeah, so that is what's doing. I like this as well because instead of messing around with like compressor sort of numbers on knobs, you can see what you're doing here. It's just obviously it won't work if you do a double kick, but it's pretty good other than that. So you can just draw it in, and then there's a filter to tame the take the high end out, some drive, and then the utility there so you can turn it down if it gets too loud. And then after that, this is the final processing, which is utilities to stop it getting loud if you need to, and an amp and an auto filter so you can roll the high ends off if you need to, and distort it here and here. And they're all done on the macros. I'll just run through the macros real quick. So yeah, basically we have got this. So the rumble volume, the kick volume. That's obviously it's obvious what they do. You can just turn the rumble down, or really push it. By the way, that rhythmic pump, you can massively change it. If you come here and redraw on the shaper. like you can change the feel of it basically quite a lot. That's why it's great that it's drawn in, so come and do that. Then the kick, let me turn the rumble down a bit. Then the kick pitch is the pitch envelope. It just adds more pitch envelope amount for that punch. Then kick punch is, kick punch is the pitch envelope amount. Kick pitch is obviously just the pitch of operator, because it's fixed. It doesn't matter what note you play, it's going to play that 53 hertz. So unless you change this, that. And so yeah, that's the kick pitch. Kick punch, which is the filter envelope. Kick length is this global time thing, which is all envelopes. It just lengthens them. It's quite good for the kicks. And then kick drive 1 is the filter drive, a quick 2 drive. Kick drive 2 is that. And then this crunch here. I'll turn them up. You can really get it really industrial. Those two, and the crunch is quite subtle. But yeah, it's good. So yeah, the kick crunch is quite good. The rumble length is the reverb decay. You can hear that. The rumble filter, if you turn them both up, you're just opening the filters up. You can hear what it's like without the filtering. It's because sometimes you do want to let a little bit more in. The master distortion 1 and 2 is these things, the drive here and amp amount. The amp is going to make it really dirty, and then so yeah, you can hear that, and that's the last one, which is nasty. And then you can pull it down to sort of tame it off if you distort it too much. So there's quite a lot you can do there, and especially if you add in all the distortions, it's going to get nasty real quick. Like, and yeah, and then once you've got that, you can come in and change the shape of this. Like that. So yeah, that is it. Like I said, you probably don't need to get the rack now. You can probably make it yourself from this, but if you want it, I'll put it for like €2 or 150 or something on the store. There'll be a link below and a discount code, so yeah, go and get that. And yeah, that's it from me. Good luck with your music making, and take care. Have a good day. Goodbye.